Always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot woot. Hi everyone, this is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you are joining me for a Friday night party. Woot woot. So make sure you like and share and comment. We have some amazing prizes tonight. So it's just me today, so I'm not going to be able to like and draw while we are watching here. But just for liking, sharing, commenting, we have 3 prizes that we are randomly going to draw, and we'll draw those tomorrow morning live. And we have a really fun zipper bag that we made here. This is a really fun bag. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Can never have enough zipper totes, right? We have a fun prize of some little fabric football doodads from one of my sales reps. And then we have a Sweet Strips 5 10-inch Cuddle Minky strips that you could turn into a quilt as you go quilt. Okay, so these are 3 prizes that are going to be drawn just for you tuning in tonight. So thank you so much, whether you're watching from YouTube or Facebook. Make sure, if you're on Facebook, to make sure to share with your friends, and then we'll make sure that you get in once for sharing, once for commenting, and once for liking or loving this video. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, like some of our other shopping shows that we've had before, it's not yours until it's actually paid for. If you prefer to not use our online format for shopping through the site, and you would prefer to simply comment and have us invoice you, we absolutely will do that, but just keep in mind it's not yours until it's actually paid. So if somebody hops onto the website and buys it before you, then sadly it will be gone. To alleviate any stress as I'm showing you these things, I do want to let you know that I have waived the shipping charges from the website for formality only. If you choose to have your order shipped, then if it has not reached the $80 threshold, we will still put in the $4.99 or $8.99 charges respectively, if that makes sense. But I know with some of the quick checkouts, we want to make sure that you have the opportunity of not missing out because of some sort of shipping thing. And then if there would be some shipping mishap, well, of course, I will refund you. Lastly, everything that I'm showing you tonight will be available for sale in the store if there's anything left over. I'm sure there will be things left over, but everything will be, so it's not an online only thing. And then almost everything I'm showing you is the new permanent price. There are 2 really sneaky things that I've snuck in the middle that I will tell you are limited time only. So I'll be alerting you to that when we get to those. All right, so we have our viewing things. Now I do want to also tell you that there is a bonus if you do buy things. So everyone who buys something tonight does get a prize. We have little fabric packs. If you've been participating in our little shows before, you know that we have those. Then for the first 4 orders, will be receiving this super cool Kaffe bag. And then the next 11 orders will receive a really cool cutting mat that you can have right by your sewing table. Whew. So super fun extra bonuses for the first 15 orders tonight. All right. So it is me tonight. Feel free to ask questions along the way. If I don't respond, well, I will look to respond to you after we are done. All right, so I'm just checking here. Woo-hoo-hoo. So this is kind of fun. So it's not Skinny Bolt. We just have all sorts of really fun things. I had told you that we have added a whole bunch of things to our sale room as well as the $5.99 section. And I know a few of you stopped in over the past few days to check that out. I'm going to share the link with you right now for the $5.99 clearance. We're not going to be talking a ton about that tonight, but I wanted to share that with you. I have the $5.99. I put it in the comments, and let me also add it to a QR code here for you that I think sometimes that helps for its being able to view. Someone had commented once that I was, if I put it up in the section and it pops in the comments, that it's somehow you're able to view and watch and all sorts of other things. Okay, so there are about 100 items in that section. Let's just look overhead. I pulled a couple items in the cart over just to look at them, and then we'll move on to our main event. All of the things in our $5.99 section are available online by the yard. In store, it would be quarter yard minimum, just like everything else. So new things that we added. Let's peek overhead here. Ooh, oh, we have some great rainbows. Okay. And this is no particular order. I just want to show you some of the good stuff, so it's not just scary stuff. We have this beautiful Hoffman. It is a gold metallic on black. It is holiday-like fabric. You could use it for Christmas. You could use it for autumn. You could use it for Halloween. You could just use it because you like metallic things. We have this really cool Lewis and Irene. And this is over the rainbow. Lewis and Irene, this is an rainbow stars and dots. Really, really cool. And then we have some great Alexander Henry in there as well. I really don't know how this has stayed out there, but it's super fun. Okay, so we have Kiki's Coven, and these are super, super fun. Really, really cool. These are thicker bolts on the $5.99 section. So I just wanted to get started and share with you a couple of things that are there. Once again, in store and online. And just wanted to remind you that online we sell $5.99. If you're buying some of these things and you are buying what is left on the bolt and you wanted everything that was available, type in there saying I want all, and then we'll make sure to set aside in case if there's like if it shows 5 yards but we really have 5.5, we would set that aside for you. And likewise, if there's only 4.5, we would just refund you that half yard. So those are the just sneak peek of getting started on that $4.99 or $5.99 section. Can't pay you to take it out of the store. Well, I know you want me to. So I teased you with the picture of the Meadowmere, and we did move Meadowmere to the $8.99 clearance section. And a couple of you came in today and you're like, why is Meadowmere on clearance? Well, we've been getting so much amazing new fabric, and you know, there's only so much space, and we had space in the sale room, so it gets to go home with you. So I'm going to share with you the Meadowmere link. We'll look at some of the special doodads along with it. over on the side here, and then I am also going to make a little QR code for us so that we have that. So super fun. That's the Meadowmere. I have these gorgeous bolts behind me. Ooh, ah, oh. And I have to show you a couple of the great components of it. So there is a panel that goes along with it. So the panel has a better price. The yardage here is all $8.99 a yard. In store, you can buy it by the quarter yard. Online, it is yard, sold by the yard. And this panel here, I just love this panel. It is so cool. So awesome. The colors are fantastic. You could simply frame out each of these beautiful sayings. You could turn it into pillow panel. You could just quilt this up as a duvet cover. All sorts of great options. So the panel is special price. Let me look at that. So it is half price, and let's see, $6.50 half, or sorry, $12.50. Half of $12.50 is it $6.25? Something like that. $6.50 maybe. I need to do math. It's too late in the day for math, but it is a great price, and it is in the Meadowmere section. We also have one half-yard tower remaining of this line. Super sumptuous, super awesome. The half-yard tower is value priced at $149.99 for 33 half yards. So that is absolutely spectacular for that. And I'm just looking to see here the price on that panel. The panel is $624. $624 on the panel, and we have one of these half-yard tower stacks. Now with the half-yard tower stack, I did want to let you know that in addition to just the general prize that you'll be getting for making a purchase today, the person who buys that is going to get the collectible Gingerbread sticker included at no cost. So that is a $4 value. So if you are interested in the Meadowmere half-yard stack and you were on the fence, well, this will just tip you over the edge. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Remember, we have 3 amazing prizes that we're going to be drawing for tomorrow morning, just for you tuning in. Woot, 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 woot. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to hop over to our Shop the Party section. So if you were wanting to play along with us and you just wanted to follow along with what I'm going to be showing you, we are now going to follow along. I have 54 items that are on the Friday Night Party with Julie section of the website. I did put that in the front page of the website. I shared the link with you, and we will be going in that order. So I did put on the half-yard tower, the panel. I have one more component that I thought kind of blended with it, and this is a 3-yard wide back piece. We had shared it with you, oh my goodness, the last Skinny Bolt sale for $41.98, regular price $59.97. I thought, you know what, since I've already showed it to you once, I am going to mark it down. So for $34.99, this beautiful 3-yard chunk, it technically is Holiday V&A Museum. It's a Morrison company, but I thought that it worked really, really well with the Meadowmere. So let me just show you overhead here. It has that little bit of metallic. It's really nice. It is a Moda wide back, so you know it's a great quality, and it has that titch of metallic in it. So that is a super great value. And you'll want to scoop that up. We only have one of those available. So there's one tower available. We have one wide back available. We have almost a dozen of these panels, and we have a ton of yardage on the back. All right. So next up in our Friday night party, we are going to hop designers, and with the next designer that I'm going to share with you, we have some really amazing Tula items. So, you know, Tula doesn't go on sale that often with us, and well, we just have some things that need to move. And I have a couple items that are on the website that don't even have a picture yet. I don't know quite why, but that's all right. And I will go through those. So let me just grab our amazing items that we have here. Of course, feel free to ask questions along the way. Let's see if I can balance this right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's look overhead. First up, we have a Daydreamer 10-inch charm pack. So this is a layer cake. And regularly, this is a $45.99 price. Remember, this is out of print, so this is quite the find. We have 3 available, and we are selling it for $29.99. So that is a really great price. You could whip up your favorite layer cake pattern with that, or save it for stash to make $1 million with it later. Next up, and this one I do not have a picture of, and this is one of those that is only on sale for the next 48 hours. We have a Saturday stash deal of fairy dust. These are all the colors of fairy dust. All right. All of the ongoing basic fairy dust. Beautiful fabric. So we have all of these in stock on the bolt. These are just gorgeous. This is a $48.99 value. And well, I just want to give you a deal tonight. So $29.99. I have 8 of these 10-inch charm packs or layer cakes, and you want to scoop it up if you love the Tula. So that is super, super awesome and super amazing. We also have the design roll. Thanks everyone for making sure you let me know that you are here. So awesome to see all of you join us on a Friday night. This is the design roll. Same fabrics, beautiful, beautiful. These are in stock, regular basics, amazing fabrics. By the yard, this fabric is, what is it? It is $13.48 a yard. By the yard, this is current, reorderable, amazing stock. And these are tonight only $29.99. So these two are the 2 things that I'm showing you that are only going to be available at this price for a limited time, and then they are going back to the full price of $48.99. Woo! So super, super awesome. Next up, we are going to show you a couple kits. Now these kits have amazing, a ton of fabric in them. You might have seen them before, but that doesn't mean that they aren't awesome. So this one here, this is the Nutty Quilt. The Nutty Quilt finishes 75 by 87. This is a quilt that was designed by Tula Pink for the Tiny Beasts that has the Tiny Beasts, Tiny True Colors, the Tiny Dots, Tiny Stripe, and Solids. So these are all reorderable basics, okay? All things that we carry in stock for $13.48 a yard. And there is 14 5/8 total yards in here. This is really awesome. It's regularly $229.99, and it just has to go home with you. I only have 4 of them remaining, and we are having this marked down to $139.99. So even if you don't want to make this particular quilt, I just want to share with you how this fabric is put together. So of course you get the pattern. You have these eighths of the dots and the stripes. You have all of the Tiny Beasts. And then you have in here some solids, and then you have the coveted Cosmic Dots, which actually is currently on back order right now. And so a lot of people are using this particular fabric to play along with the Nightshade. So you would have a nice chunk of that. So, and plus get a whole bunch of other stuff with it. So that is regularly $229.99 and only $139.99 tonight. What? So, yes, Kathy says we have some great deals. Yes, we do. We do. Lots of amazing things coming in. And, you know, it is summer. I wasn't doing a Skinny Bolt sale this month, and I'm like, we got to have a sale. We got to do something fun. So thank you for joining me tonight. We have another amazing kit that I'm going to share with you, and this is the Pining for You kit. This is from the Daydreamer collection for Tula Pink. And let's take a peek overhead at this one. So this is the Pining for You. It is a fun little pineapple quilt. Really cool pattern. The quilt finish is 72 by 77. The quilt's designed by Tula Pink, and the pattern's only available when you get it with the kit. The regular price for this is $199.99, and our price on the kit is $119.99. Who's pricing these things? Oh my gosh, $119.99. So that is an amazing, amazing price. If we look at this here, you can see that we have 12 1/3 yards, so 20 fabrics from the Daydreamer collections, 30 fabrics from the solids. Beautiful fabrics, great solids, all the pieces, all these great things here. And then you also have some of these beautiful ombre fabrics, which continue. So these are just really amazing deals. And of course, you get the pattern that is not a free and downloadable pattern, is only available in the kit, and you'll get one of those. Super cool. So we only have 3 of those, and you'll want to pick that up sooner than later. All right. Couple smaller stacks. Want to remind you of something. So we had introduced this pack here as the as a bundle of the week, the Tula Stash Builder. 12 beautiful fat quarters, $39 instead. I'm sorry, $24.99 instead of $39. And you have some out of print as well as some basic. Just really great colors. And I also had shared how this color palette does work into the Nightshade. So that is super fun. Have a handful of these. So just going to show you. See, there's some true colors in there. I took some Parisville Deja Vu, some Curiouser, some Daydreamer, some true colors. Here is some of the Moon Garden. So really, really beautiful. Few of those remaining. And then we have a skinny stack. We have a couple skinny stacks. These I had found, they were tucked away somewhere, and we have just a combination of pinks. So this is 12 beautiful fabrics. We have 2 of these remaining. These were introduced at $19.50, and we are going to be selling these while they last. Half price, so not about half price, so $9.99 while those last. And Eileen wants to ask where the Free Spirit layer cakes on the website. She can't see them. So apparently I don't have a picture with them. So let me just give you that quick, it's called the Fairy Dust 10-inch and the Fairy Dust Design Roll. So I'm just going to quick get you that link so that you can, I'm going to put it in the comments to share with you what it is. So the one that I just put, the Fairy Dust 10, is the layer cake, and then the Fairy Dust Design Roll would be the jelly roll. Okay. So those are the 2 links right there. And as Karen had shared, it is right above the kits. So I'm trying to show you things in order of how they appear on that Friday night party. All right. So keep those questions coming. I hope you're finding good things. All right. I'm going to have to take a quick little drink of water here. Lots of fun stuff that we are talking about and sharing. And before you say anything, Karen, yes, this is water. So all right, so, and keep those questions coming. I want to make sure everybody can see all the amazing things. All right. So I'm going to do a quick recap of the bundle of the week that we released last night. I can't believe it was just last night. So we did a super amazing black and white stack. I'm going to take it apart just to show it to you again. And actually, I think I have one that's already apart. Hopping back here. And I have 3 of them still on, since we had the technical difficulty last night. The 3 of you that we communicated with, that we have it held for you, it is held, okay? So let's take a peek overhead at this. And so, as I said, we did the positive and negative of a curated collection. So we have some Patrick Lose, we have some Kim Schafer, we have some Moda, I believe, just all sorts of really great stuff. So that is, are we in screen here? Yes, we are. So positive and negative, positive and negative, positive and negative, here, here, and here. Okay, so this is to share with you that we have a whole section of black and whites that we just put in our sale room. Isn't that exciting? It is so exciting that we have a whole black and white section in the clearance room. So that is the link right there for the black and white clearance if you want to look just at those. I just brought out 2 of the bolts here. I left a bunch of them in the sale room there because, well, we can't bring it all out, but we have them all nice and organized. So if you're shopping in store, you can see them. And if you're shopping online, I've created this mini collection for you so that you can shop it a little bit easier. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that you could do with the black and white if you didn't have any ideas or inspirations. So I have 2 amazing black and white panels that are in our party section there. And then we'll show you the quilt that we had made and that had been hanging in store. So I love these pillows. So this one is from Allie K from Moda. And this is part of our 50% off clearance panel section. Really, really nice. You can use them as motifs in a quilt. You could make some pillows with it. Okay, really nice. So that is this one here, and then we have the other one, which is a little bit smaller pieces. Okay, super fun. Lots of great things you can do with these. And these are in the main shopping party page that we were looking at. The quilt that we're going to take a peek at, the illustrations quilt. And this is a free and downloadable pattern off of the Moda website. You'll probably remember illustrated squares. You'll probably remember this. I don't think I'm quite far enough away from you to be able to show you all of it. But this would be super great to use with your fat stack. Originally, this was designed to be made with 10-inch squares, but you can absolutely use fat stack with it and then add your panels. So this is called Illustrated Squares from the Moda Fabrics website. That is a free and downloadable pattern. If this is something that interests you and you just need a little bit of help finding it, pop me a little note and I'd be more than happy to share that link with you, because it's super fun to be able to incorporate panels easily and simply into a basic quilt. All right. So yes, black and white are super awesome. And Barb, I think I only do drink coffee and water, you know? And so sometimes I have coffee at night. I cut the coffee off tonight at 5. So who knows, maybe I'll just stop working at some point. You just never know. All right, so that is a fun black and white inspiration there. In the black and white world, since I was sort of grouping things together, I also have one left of this black and white skinny stack. So this was a skinny stack that we had curated. So it's black and white, no prints, and this is sale priced for $9.99. Now, if you want to know what a skinny stack is 12 fat eighths. Fat eighth is half of a fat quarter, and so it is 9 by 20. Okay, so you have 12 9 by 20 pieces of fabric like this. So you would not be able to get out a 10-inch square from it. You'd be able to get eke out 2 9-inch squares from this piece of fabric. Probably more safely 2 8.5-inch squares, because sometimes you need to square things up a little bit. But that is what a fat eighth is. Oh, fun. So Facebook has automatic closed captioning. So I just love how technology works. So, you know, sometimes the language isn't quite right, but you can always get the gist of what it is. So thanks so much for tuning in, even if you have sleeping people next to you. What do we have next? So next, we're going to go through a variety of different fat quarter bundles that we have together. So we have a whole bunch of fat quarter bundles that we put together. So I'm not going to pull all of them apart, because I think that, I think that the Quilty staff might have my head if I tear all of them apart, but we'll take a really great peek at them. How does that sound? So I have one here that is, let me pull them down and then we'll show them to you in the order that they are on the website. So the first one I have to show you is called the Softer Side. It is 11 fat quarters. It says 11 fat quarters, 1/2 yard tower. Well, that's wrong. So it is 11, it's 11 fat quarters. So instead of being 12 fat quarters, it's 11 fat quarters. Oh, I got it. It's 11 fat quarters and 1/2 yard. So it has a little bit more fabric than our regular fat stack. And the one, I think we need to look at it just because now I'm confused. But this is super fun. It is from Art Gallery. And so the one that is a 1/2 yard here is a border or a border piece here. So it is a single side selvage. So if we had given you, if we divided this into fat quarters, the other half would be sad potentially. Okay, so really beautiful, soft fabrics. I love this one, this Happily Ever After, and it's just super yummy. These got moved to the sale room too. Ugh. Really great pieces. So you can see the full line there. The next fat quarter bundle that we have had been a bundle of the week, and this one I called Fresh Bowl of Cherries because I was inspired by this super cute cherry print that had been in the Wisconsin State Shop Hop fabric collection from 2022. I paired it together with some of this fabric as well as some Ruby Star fabric. Yum, yum, yum. So lots of really great things in here, and this was called the Fresh Bowl of Cherries. All of these bundles that I'm sharing with you right now, all of them will permanently live up by the cash register by the Bundle of the Week table until they are gone. I know, right? Isn't that amazing? Then we have our motorcycle weekend bundle. We have just a couple of these left, and these have really great basics in addition to the fun novelty prints. So we really have 3 novelty prints here. We have the tiles of the motorcycle and Don't Touch My Stuff. We have screw nuts and bolts here. And then we have the floating, the tossed motorcycles. And then really you just have beautiful tonal fabrics. So this is a really great bundle of fabric, even if you are not a motorcycle enthusiast. We have a stack of browns, and this is, well, these are current fabrics. So we have thatched, we have primitive muslins, we have spotted, we have grunge. So I think we only have one of the 3. We have 3 of these, regularly $39, just $24.99. Next up, we have a Victoria Findlay Wolf Modern Shirtings Fat Stack. This one I had presented as being a bonus bundle of the week. Super cool. I just have 2 left. So really great low volumes that are fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Ooh, this is a new one. We have one of them remaining. Okay, so this is a Kaffe stack. So it's a Patchworks curated Kaffe stack. Super cool, super amazing, all brights. Look at this, a rainbow pack. It's gorgeous, $24.99. We have a Euphoria pack. The Euphoria, let me just grab the rest of these over here. Okay, the Euphoria, I have 2 of these, and these are beautiful watercolors from the Create Joy company. Really pretty. We have some coordinating yardage that goes with this. $24.99, 2 packs remaining. Then we have more Kaffe. This is a Millefiori stack, 12 beautiful fabrics. So this was taking one print and just combining different colors of it. So you may not use this all together, but this is one of his classic prints that just keeps on, keeps on. So a couple of these left, and $24.99. Then we have some great woodland babies. This is a good one, super cute. This is, I believe, is it Figo, Northcott, something? It's called Heavenly Hedgerow Fat Stack. It's from Figo. So Figo is a contemporary version, contemporary division of Northcott. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Just really nice. And the mushrooms are super on trend. Really soft, really beautiful. Like the bunnies. Great birds. Beautiful flowers. The fabric is in the regular priced section, so I just thought that it would be great to share another bundle with you because, you know, we had to blitz you with all of the bundles. All of the bundles. And then this one. This is my favorite mushroom one that we have here. Isn't that one great? We've had people buy it for market totes. It's just really, really cool and very realistic and such. I'm going to hop back over and make sure I'm not missing any comments here. All right. Then we have Bird Song. So Bird Song is a friend of the Meadowmere fabric line. It is by Gingerbur, and you can see all of these beautiful fabrics. We don't have all of them on the Bolt anymore. Really beautiful. They are all, the ones that are available by the yard in the sale room. Hopping on to the next page, I have an ABC XYZ Fun Stacy E. Shoe Fat Stack. Super fun. And you know, all of these fat stacks work really, really well with all these 12-pack patterns that I'm sharing with you. We've had a lot of fun with the fat stack patterns, and we already had a couple people come in with for the Jolly Holiday quilt that we showed you yesterday. That was a super fun one. Newport, we have one of these remaining. This is a really beautiful Minikin Simpson. It has the classic red, the very soft pink, soft country blue into a deeper blue. And so one of these remaining, 12 gorgeous fat quarters, $24.99. And then we have a really, really cool, this is just 3 of these left. This is bonus, bonus, bonus. We had done this as a bundle of the week back earlier this year, but it's still hanging around. We had made quite a few of them, and I just thought it's time for them to go home with you. So these are $19.99 for 12 fat quarters. Super awesome. You could get started on making some really great little clam up bags for the holidays, for gift giving. Really fun, really cool. So what do you think? Are we showing you lots of great things tonight? Lots of great things. I'm going to clear this off, and then we are going to look at the next section. I think I have some skinny stacks for you. So lots of fun stuff there with the skinny stacks. I'm hoping that you're finding this a little bit easier to follow along. I know I had shared to social media when we had added a whole bunch of stuff to the clearance room, and I had a couple comments of, Julie, there's 51 pages. How are we supposed to navigate this? So I just thought that we would take some time, spend an evening together, look at some things, and if you had wanted me to pair anything together, I'd be more than happy to grab those things for you. So it's always fun to spend some time with you. All right. I don't think I skipped anything. All right, so let me know if you think I skipped anything. Next up, oh, and also if you are first tuning in now, remember that if you had wanted this shipped and you're doing quick checkout and you didn't reach the shipping threshold, we will contact you after the show to add those shipping charges on if we needed to, and they would be the regular cost for shipping either $4.99 or $8.99 up to $80. Purchase anything over $80 would be free, and of course we do combine shipments for you. Each customer tonight will be getting a free gift with purchase as well. Resuming our collections, we have some fun things to share with you. Just going to refresh my page here. I think I have one additional picture that's missing, so I will show that one to you and let you know which one it was. So these are Skinny Stacks. Once again, the Skinny Stacks, remember, these are the Fat Eighths. They are regularly priced $19.50, and our special price is $9.99. So I shared with you the low volume fat stack bundle of the Victoria Findlay Wolf Modern Shirtings, which is great low volumes. This is the smaller version, $9.99. We have a Night Fancy. We have one available, and this one was never photographed. So I don't have a picture for you, but this is the Night Fancy Skinny Stack, one of them available, $9.99. I have the Cinnamon and Cream Skinny Stack here. Beautiful fig tree fabrics. We still have this on the regular price shelf, but the Skinny Stack has to go home with you, so this is $9.99. D is for Dream Skinny Stack. This fabric on the regular price shelf, but you guessed it, Skinny Stack has to go home with you, $9.99. Gorgeous Orange Color Builder. So this is a combination of basics and a few other things from the color wall. We have Ruby Star, we have Spotted, Stacy Issue, Grunge, Hits the Spot, Regular Grunge. Beautiful fabric here. This is Ruby Star, Grunge, 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 Thatched Grunge. Beautiful. Would be great for just stash, great for Halloween, great for harvest, great for sunflowers, $9.99. Then we have one stack of the Tim Holtz Halloween. And if you are a Tim Holtz fan, he and Mario had a really cool hour-and-a-half live today on YouTube. You'll want to check that out, where he showed all sorts of great inspiration for some of the older fabrics, as well as the new canvas that we have in stock. So we have a bunch of these and wanted to share that with you. Then we have one Spooky Darling Skinny Stack left. So this is the Ruby Star Halloween from last season. Really cool, and these are out of print, and I have seen these fabrics online for $1 million. Okay, maybe not $1 million, but for higher than retail. So this is a great value that this is on sale, $9.99 for the Skinny Stack, and the regular yardage is full price in the store. Okay, and then we have one more Skinny Stack, and then I think I have a couple questions that I'm going to answer right after. All right, so here we go. We have the birthday. We have one left. This is Ruby Star, $9.99. All right, let's hop over to some questions. Let's see what everyone's thinking. All right, so Linda wants to know if the panels on the Black and White Illustrations panel is the size of a pillow form. Good question. Let us quick measure it because, well, I have the stuff here, right? So let me measure so that everyone here gets to know how big these are, because that's really important to know. So the whole panel is a yard. So this is 1819 by 27. So what I actually think is that this would be, and so somebody at home maybe can help me out here, but I think what you could actually do is make 2 pillowcases, right? Wouldn't this be like a bed pillowcase and then you could just add a flange to it? So Linda, let me know in the comments if you had wanted one of these. From what I could see, this is not getting scooped up, so there'll be no problem there. And Barb, I see you are asking for a color builder. That should be no problem. I don't believe that I'll have a problem holding that for you after the show. So it's not yours until it's paid for those of you who are watching live. So we will do holds after the show for anyone who is making comments in the messages, which is awesome because I'd love to be able to make that happen, okay? I just don't have control with it being just me to be able to pull it off of the web. So if something happens between now and then it wasn't meant to be. All right. But otherwise, I'll take care of it right after the show. All right. So now let's take a peek at what else we have to share with you. All right. So we have a couple really great things. We have something we've seen before. We have a blooms kit. So Hope Blooms goes with some of the beautiful fabric we have in the sale room. So this kit regularly $159.99, sale price $79.99. And let's take a peek overhead. This includes the pattern. It has a Hope Blooms layer cake and some yardage, okay? So even if the pattern doesn't speak to you, you have a layer cake and really awesome yardage. You do have the pattern as well as the KT Melon template. So we have 3 of these remaining. I misplaced where we put our table runner that we had here. So the kit includes fabric to make a whole quilt and the table runner or anything else that you desire. We do have one pattern that is available loose and that is being offered half price or near half price for $5. So scoop that up if that is interesting to you. Next up, I have a beautiful quilt. This is the Jolly Noel quilt kit. We had put this together to share with you. We'll take a peek at the quilt. So it is a quilt that is off of the Hoffman website, and it's a row by row quilt. If you look at some of our past content, we talked about this, I believe, last Christmas. So super fun, really pretty. Our kit that we have available does not have the background, so it's all of the beautiful 1895s. So 1895s is the Hoffman fabric Bali watercolors. So they're hand-dyed cotton fabrics that are the same weight as batiks. They're technically not batiks because they don't have the wax resist on it. So you do receive the pattern as well as all of the fabrics, the colored fabrics to make this, and you would add a background to make the whole quilt. This color pack is still requires 4 3/8 yards of background, 3 7/8 yards of backing, but it includes the pattern, color fabric, and binding. So I'm not sure if I showed you overhead. This is the beautiful kit here, and you do get the great pattern, and that's what it looks like. Regularly priced $84.99, sale price $49.99. Super great deal. I have one Holiday Americana Essentials pack from Stacy East Shoe. So this is beautiful fat quarters, 20 fat quarters. Moda Fabrics, great small scale to do amazing things with. Nice pin dots here, super cool. Cute little flags, some stars, pinwheels. 20 great fat quarters, regularly priced $65. I had on the sale table for $45.50, but I'm marking it down to $39.99 for tonight's show. Woohoo! Such a great deal. One of those available. Okay, now, all right, I have some great deals for you right now. So I was going through our storeroom, found some things that need to go home with you. All right, so we only have a few of these, but we need to, so we'll go through these to share. And these are 3-piece spools from our Aurifil Thread Builders Club that we had run. So some of these boxes are damaged, but they have 3 spools of thread in them that are unopened, and at this price, well, you can't go wrong. So all of these boxes I'm going to share with you are 3 spools of thread for a value price of $19.99. Like, don't tell anyone, I don't want to get into trouble. These are just end of stock, damaged boxes, but amazing, perfect threads. All right, so let's start here with, I have Rubber Tree. So Rubber Tree are browns and neutrals. Let me go overhead here so that we can peek at these. Okay, so let's see. Let me position this so that I can see and you can still see. All right, so this is Rubber Tree. So we have some variegated in here. We have the variegated with gray, light variegated, and then we have a cream. Really nice cream. This is called Color Builder Rubber Tree, $19.99. Next up, we have Color Builder Golden Trumpet. This one here, the solid is this pale yellow, and we have variegated of the bright lemon and this beautiful sunflower gold. Ooh, ah. $19.99 for all 3 spools. See, they're still shrink wrapped by the manufacturer. Okay, next up, Water Lily. Water Lily. This one is sealed still, so this is really pretty Barbie pink. So we have a light pink here and then 2 variegateds, a medium and a dark. Super pretty. The Golden Shrimp. Golden Shrimp, I have 2 of these. And this is, you know, this is Tula's color right here. This is the 2830, right? This is that Tula's favorite piecing color. And then 2 beautiful variegateds. 2 sets, 1 set of these remaining. Then we have, oh, that was Jade Vine, I'm sorry, Jade Vine. Golden Shrimp. Golden Shrimp. I misspoke, that was Jade Vine, and there's only 1 Jade Vine remaining. And this one here of the Golden Shrimp. Let me just open this without totally destroying it. This one's super pretty. Ooh. This one, we have the deep dark orange, and then we have 2 variegateds, this great rainbow color, and then we have this golden variegated. Golden Shrimp, 2 of them remaining. Then we have Walking Palm. Walking Palm. Walking Palm. We have some great colors here. Nice sagey green, super on trend. This would go really great with the Dawn on the Prairie look right here. And then two beautiful variegateds. And Stinking Corpse. Stinking Corpse here. Really cool. Two more. We have blue ginger, Hawaiian blue ginger. Nice lavender. Really great yellow and lavender variegated here. And one more, which is the Frangipani. Frangipani. Two of these. I think these are nice neutrals. Nice light minty color here, and then light mint and whitish with a little bit of gray of the variegated in the dark here. Super amazing deals, $19.99 for the 3 packs. And Marilyn wants to know what the weight of the thread is. These are 50 weight threads that I have available here. Let's put these back in the box here while we move on to the next segment. Hope you like what you are seeing. Lots of great things to be sharing with you tonight. Not too much longer on my stack, but if you had wanted to keep on shopping, and we have, as I said, the large selection of all the pages on the clearance of yardage that's still available. Hopping to the final page of our piece here, we have Bird Song. So we looked at the Bird Song. We had the fat stack that was available, and that's a friend of the Meadowmere. We have a fat quarter tower of Bird Song, which has 33 different fat quarters in it. Super beautiful. All this yardage is in the clearance section as well. Regularly priced $107.25. It was on the sale table for $75.08, and I marked it down to $69.99. One left. And we have 2 layer cakes for this line. Regularly priced $47.99, sale price $33.59. Super great. Lots of fun things you can do with that. Final stretch of interesting things to share with you. We have this really cool book. This is a coffee table book called American Quilt Treasures. I have 2 of these. It is regularly priced $34.99. It is an out-of-print book, and we'll take a peek overhead. It is $17.50. It is a gorgeous hardcover book featuring all sorts of vintage Americana quilts that can just spark your imagination, and you can just dream about those beautiful quilts. Historic quilts from the International Quilt Study Center and Museum. Super beautiful. 2 of those left. And then I have just a couple of fun things that I had hanging out that were super great prices that I thought I should share with you. We have a couple Eversewn pin cushions. This is, I love this pin cushion. This is actually one that we use here in the shop. It has a little drawer underneath. It has magnetic, and then it also has the little ridge so that you can pick things up really nice. Value priced $8.95. Super awesome. So I know that the Clover one is quite a bit more, and so this is really great. And it does have a strong magnet, a built-in storage drawer, and it includes 25 ball head pins. We have an Eversewn ergonomic rotary cutter, $10.99. Super great price. Just a couple of those in stock. It has a soft handle for secure and comfortable grip for fabric, or for cutting fabric, paper, leather, vinyl, rubber, etc. So, you know, one of the things that I might have shared with you before is that I have a few different rotary cutters at home. One that is my current good fabric cutter, but then I also have my craft cutters where I put in older blades or such, because I never want to use my good fabric cutter for some of those things. So if you don't have a second handle, something like this could be great to pick up for $10.99. And then we've had people ask us lately, and so we picked up a 60-inch tape measure, one of those that you can just throw in your purse, $2.50, really great. And then stuck at the very, very end, I have another item without picture. Oh no. So this is the Spring Sherbet Quilt Kit. So similar to the Jolly Noel quilt that I had earlier, this is, we've had it hanging in the store. This quilt is all of these beautiful pieced flowers that we had shared over time in some presentations last year. We have the quilt kit for it that has all of the colors for it. So the colors, we have 2 of these kits available, regularly $89.99, and we do have it on sale for $49.99. So that includes the pattern as well as the color fabric for the front and the binding. You'll need 4 3/4 yards of background and 4 1/4 yards of backing. The quilt finishes at 67 by 72. So that's super awesome. Lots and lots and lots of things. Lisa wants to know, are these prices only online tonight, or will they apply if we come in and shop tomorrow for the remaining items? Very good question, Lisa. So most everything is going to be this price for anything remaining in the store. The things that are going to go back to full price are 2 items. So we have the Unpictured Fairy Dust 10-inch charm pack and the Fairy Dust design roll. These are the 2 items that are going to go back up to full price. These are some really great bonus items that I just threw in here for a fun show. So hopefully that answers your question. Remember, all of the purchases tonight do receive a free gift with purchase. If you are having us ship and you did not reach the free shipping threshold, which is $80 or greater, we'll be contacting you after the show to charge you the appropriate shipping charges, which would be no greater than $8.99. So I really would like to thank you for joining us tonight. I will go back through your comments, and if anybody had also asked me to hold anything that is still available after our live, I will absolutely go ahead and do that, and I will confirm in the comments with you that I was able to do that, no problem. And thank you so much for commenting. Likewise, if you're watching this on the replay and you are commenting as well, make sure to pop us a message or email so that I can hook you up with that for certain. Thank you for joining us. We are open in store tomorrow from 9 to 4, closed Sunday, Monday, and then back in on Tuesday. Have a great night, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.